Leave an impact. I don't care who you are or what you do or how old you are or any of that. Leave a freaking impact. It doesn't matter what job you have. If you're a banker, a teacher, a nurse, some big CEO, a garbage truck worker, a sanitation engineer, it doesn't matter. Leave an impact. How you treat people, how you show up for your job, how you act every single moment of every single day, and with each interaction you have with another human being, it matters. It matters how you show up or how you don't. Don't be the person that drains the world and that drains the good people who are showing up and trying to do their best and are doing their best. Stop pulling away and chipping away at people with negativity, with your doubts, with your fears, with your problems. We all have problems, I get it. It's okay to have problems. It's okay to be upset about them. But why are you spending time draining other people and just pouring and spilling out all over the place? You can't do that anymore. You can't. It impacts the entire world. I always say to go back to you. So if we look at ourselves in the mirror and we try to be the best people that we can be, that's great. That's going to impact and have a ripple or a domino effect into the world. And if everybody does that, if everyone looks in the mirror and everyone builds their best habits and they be the best people they can be and they be awesome moms and dads and brothers and sisters and great people at their job and they're fit and they're healthy and they have purpose and they feel good about themselves, imagine what a world that would be. Imagine what a world that would be if we all took the time to work on ourselves and do the personal development and do the self-improvement and to work on the pain and to work on our skills and to see what value we can provide into the world. What if we all did that? If we all did that, the world would be so much better. Leave an impact. The amazing and interesting thing is that even if you don't do the work, even if you don't work on your habits, if you just decide your life is your life and you're just going to make $20,000 a year or $50,000 a year and you're just going to be stuck doing a job you hate and you're just going to be miserable and sad and depressed and overweight and all of these things, and you're not going to have friends and you're never going to be successful and rich people are bad and blah, 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 then that's what you're going to get. And you're going to impact not only your own life, but everybody else's that you come in contact with. And you're going to prevent people, a whole bunch of people that you could have helped in a positive way because you didn't do the work. You didn't do the work. And that is one of my biggest fears, is not being able to help people and the people that I am meant to help. And knowing that I want to reduce suffering in the world and want people to live happier and healthier lives. And if I'm not showing up as my best, then I am not going to impact people in the way that I want to. And I'm not perfect. Just because I try to do this and I try to be the best person I can be and I try to work on my habits and all that stuff, there's still parts of me that needs to improve and grow and that is draining other people sometimes and that isn't leaving the mark that I want. But I'm trying. But I'm being intentional. But I'm putting in the right habits that I need to. But I keep iterating and learning and figuring things out, and I engineer things and I create the ideal person, the ideal life and environment that I want to and that I need to thrive. And so I encourage you today to know that you make an impact. You can make an impact. I hear so many people like, oh, I can't make a difference, or why me, or like, that's for somebody else. No. You literally leave an impact whether you realize it or not, whether you want to or not. So choose now to take care of yourself and to figure out how you can make a more positive impact in the world. Figure out what you're uniquely good at. Figure out what you are called to do. You are called for more. You are called for something. You are beautiful. You are special. You are perfect. Believe that. Tap into that and then go do something about it. Stop draining other people. It's okay if it happens every once in a while. It's okay. We're human. We have ups, we have downs, we have moments. But let it be a small amount of moments. Let it be a few raindrops or drops from a sink and not a whole rainstorm that is just pouring into the world. I think about ourselves, our family, our community, our greater community, our state, our country, our world. Just keep expanding out. If every person throughout the world did this and thought like this and wanted this, wow, what a change. Be the change. If you decide, and our neighbor decides, and your neighbor decides, and that person decides, and they decide, 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 that adds up. And millions of people will be leaving a positive impact and uplifting the world in the way that we want. So let's join together. Let's be more positive. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's do the work. Let's be who we're capable of being and go leave this positive mark in this huge positive ripple effect into the world together. It's time for impact. It's time for change. We need you to do what you can. And there's a lot you can. So go do it.